Hey everyone, this is Chris Raycamp at the UMKC Technology Venture Studio. Today talking with Courtney Swanson, one of our partners out at TDI and the Great Plains Tech Manufacturing Cluster. Hey Courtney, how you doing?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
Doing great. Appreciate your
Good.
time.
Yes, thanks for having me.
For sure. Yeah, it's an exciting conversation and I know you have a ton going on. So
Yes.
under that header, tell us more or tell the audience about what the Great Plains Tech Manufacturing Cluster is, and maybe a little bit how that relates to TDI as well.
Sure. So I am Courtney Swanson. I'm the outreach coordinator here with the Great Plains Technology and Manufacturing Cluster. So our Great Plains TMC program is hosted by the K-State Technology Development Institute here at the Manhattan College. This Great Plains program is an SBA initiative through the Regional Innovation Clusters program. So there's, I believe, 10 to 15 other clusters throughout the US, and they're focused on different industries like healthcare. There's some other manufacturing clusters out there, but basically these clusters help small businesses, entrepreneurs, and manufacturers to help them drive innovation and be successful throughout their region. So that's kind of what the goal is of our Great Plains TMC program. So we have several resource partners throughout the state, including the Whiteboard to Boardroom group that can help bring their expertise to the table to help these small companies find the resources that they need to solve some of their challenges that they face. So we also have a lot of different programs on areas that these companies need assistance with. So we help with website development. We can help with market research. We have a tech portal program in partnership with Whiteboard to Boardroom, and also a talent search program too to help companies fill some of those open positions that they have that they're struggling to fill, because we all know workforce is an issue for everyone now. So
Yeah,
we decided to develop the tool to try to help solve that.
very cool.
But overall, we're just trying to build a network for manufacturers to work together to, be that connection for someone or find the connection to be successful in the region too. So it is definitely a growing network.
Yeah, and I love what you said earlier before we started off here, that there are a lot of companies that don't know that right down the road, the next town over, there might be another company or another entity that really has the infrastructure or space or whatever it might be to support their growth, right? And so there's really kind of a mutual relationship that could be found there among this network to help companies grow regionally.
Right.
So what kinds of things, when I'm sure it's a huge breadth, you said there's maybe 200 partners, but when you think about infrastructure and manufacturing, all that, what kinds of things might people find if they came to you and said, oh, I want to scale my production in this way? What kinds of things are your partners doing?
Sure. So within our network, we have about 200 members that are involved in our network, and our membership is free to be a part of. So in that network, there's, a majority of it is manufacturers, but we also have, business partners involved with it, commercialization partners that can help, intellectual property, just the different types of areas that you can think of. We've connected with those resource partners to have in our network. And if, there's an area that a company has that we may not necessarily have in our network, we're happy to, do that research and make that connection for you to make things a little easier just to find those answers.
That's awesome. And tell me more a little bit about, so TDI houses this Great Plains technology manufacturing cluster, but it's also part of the network, right? So talk a little bit
Mhm.
about the capacity and work that TDI does.
Yes, so the K-State Technology Development Institute, or TDI, is part of the College of Engineering here at K-State. We have about a 22,000 square foot facility that has the fabrication, prototyping shop, and some business development, 3D printing type offices too. So basically what we do is help develop, launch, and produce new products and technologies to the market. So a lot of times we'll have the entrepreneur that has a new idea that they want to develop and take to market, but they may not have the capacity or the experience to really get started. So we can help them, through their business planning side of it, through the prototyping, testing side of things, and even commercializing and launching to the market. So a lot of it is, from the very beginning to the very end, with where we can help. And even with existing companies and manufacturers too, they may want to take on a new product line to the products that they have, or they just kind of have some limited capacities with their engineers that they have there. So we can, be the hands-on deck with the projects that they may have too, and be that type of assistance for them.
That's awesome. So if someone, you said 200 partners, you've got this technology manufacturing cluster, you've got TDI, someone's curious about it, they're trying to build a company or trying to expand manufacturing capacity, any of the other things you mentioned, how do they get in touch? What's the best way to learn more?
So they can reach out directly to me. My email is caswanson@ksu.edu. And my phone number is 785-532-1249. And our Great Plains TMC website is www.greatplainstmc.org. And from any of those connections, I can connect you with our engineers for engineering type projects, or I can help connect you throughout our network too, to find the answer you need.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's always good to find, folks supporting the growth and trajectory of our regional entrepreneurs. We talked earlier, I get a ton of questions about, manufacturing, scaling manufacturing, folks wanting to do it in the region and not outsource abroad. So just great to know this resource is there, and I appreciate your time, Courtney.
Yes, thank you very much.
All right.